let's deploy our ZOS Java application to an actual ZOS mainframe machine. There are two ways to deploy our ZOS Java application. One way is to export it to USS, which stands for Unix System Services. The second way is to use the batch environment. In this session, we're going to go over exporting our ZOS Java application via USS, which is Unix System Services. Click on Package Explorer and right-click on your project, which is, in our case, insurance, and click on Export. In the Export menu and under General, select ZOS Unix File System and click Next. Here it just asks me that my existing connection to a ZOS system is now secure. Do I want to proceed? Yes. Alright. I'm going to click on Insurance for export. That's our project. And over here in the connection section, as you can see, I already have an existing connection called DC-IMG-CS. If you don't have an existing connection, you can create a new one by clicking on New ZOS Remote System Connection. In the destination directory, I'm going to choose a directory to export my project to. I'm going to choose Java on Z. Click OK, and I'm going to also click on Override Files with the same name and click Finish. Alright, everything is created. Excellent. Let's go look at the files on our ZOS system. I'm going to open up our Remote Systems tab, which has our DC-IMG-CS system. Open that and click on ZOS Unix Files. And if I look under Java on ZOS, which is a custom filter that I created to filter the Java on ZOS directory, I can see that we've exported insurance project successfully. Open up insurance, we'll have the bin, lib, and source directories. We have IBM JSOS.jar. We don't need IBM JSOS.jar anymore when it's on ZOS because the IBM version of the Java SDK on ZOS does already contain JSOS. So let's compile read payee data on ZOS. We're going to go to Source, right-click on Source, click on Launch Shell. This will launch a shell right inside the source folder. So right now we're in Java on Z Insurance Source. And we're using Java 8 in its default installation directory of /usr/lpp/java. Now most of you will have Java installed already in this default directory. If you don't have Java installed in this directory, we will need to install it in your sandbox. And we'll go over that later. But in the meantime, assume that you have Java installed on your ZOS machine. I'm going to compile read payee data.java. So I'm going to issue Java C read payee data.java. Alright, it's compiled and we can see the class file read payee data.class. Now let's execute read payee data right on ZOS. Java read payee data. Remember, we need to provide read payee data in an argument that specify the the name of a ZOS dataset. I already created such a dataset on my ZOS machine. Let's take a look at Remote Systems view and click on click on NVS files, and I create a filter for this file right here. It's called Java FD1 High Risk Data Payee. Let's go back to our console, and I'm going to type in Java FD1 dot high risk dot data dot payee, and let's see. There you go. Here are all the payee information along with their with the amount payable to them. Glenn Chavez, $204. Michael Graham, $308. So we were able to successfully deploy our ZOS Java application to ZOS using the USS method and compile our Java application and also run our Java application that reads from an actual ZOS dataset.